You know, I consider myself very, very fortunate to keep discovering brand new favorites. Hey everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Wizardly Reads, and as always guys, I am Andrew. Today, I have got another book review for you. But before we get into that book review, make sure you're liking and subscribing, hitting that bell notification so you can get regular updates for when I put out new content. Also, make sure you're checking that description box down below for the link to the Wizardly Duo Discord. We have got a ton of conversation going on in there, and it's always a good time. That said, today guys, today's book is Wistful Ascending by J.C.M. Byrne. And guys, I am very fortunate to have a very good group of friends here on the BookTube community. My good friend Jordan Reads Books reached out to me. He's like, hey, we've got pretty similar tastes in books. And I've just recently read this one that I think you're really going to enjoy. I was like, all right. So I reached out to the author who kindly provided me with a review copy here. And guys, let me tell you what. This was fantastic. Essentially, what we have here is we've got a superhero space opera book, and it is phenomenal. Right here, we have got Rowan, who is an Ildrak hybrid. Now, essentially, the Ildrak Empire rules the known universe, and they've been kind of sending out their males to breed across the universe. And so when they mix with other species, they produce what is essentially a superhero. And it's very fascinating the way people use their powers. Basically, it's like spiritual strength that they can manifest within the world. Anyway, so he's an Ildrak hybrid who kind of did a stint on Earth as a superhero. However, he then left Earth to join the Ildrak military and has since then retired to Wistful. And you can kind of see Wistful here in the background, but Wistful Ascending is a space station that has kind of won its independence from the Ildrak Empire. And so this whole kind of system is separate from them. And Rowan kind of retired from the military because he was sick of war. He wants to be a better person because hybrids are known to be very angry. And when they go into a battle rage, they can kind of lose control. And so he is trying to turn over a new leaf and be a better person. And that is what he does here. He makes a whole bunch of friendships. We have got a whole slew of different races. We've got the Ursins with Ursula and Aang, who are basically space bears. We've got, I believe it's Wei Li, who is the security officer of Wistful. She is a lizard. We've got Tamara, who is the love interest in this story, and her son Rinth. And, I mean, everything in here is just absolutely awesome. Oh, and I can't forget Doctor's Stone. And essentially, the Doctor's Stone is a husband-wife duo who were sidekicks to the most famous hero who was on Earth, who then left Earth, and then they left Earth and joined the Ildraks, and you know where this is going. Anyway, so basically this deals with kind of Rowan taking a job at Wistful as a tow chief, second class, and basically all he does day in and day out is tow in spaceships to get a safe berth at Wistful. And Wistful, I suppose I should have mentioned this. Wistful and the spaceships within this world are sentient. So we get sentient spacecraft, space stations. They have their own opinions. They have souls. They have feelings and things of that nature. It's really, really interesting. And guys, I don't have a bad thing really to say about this. Of course, because he's retired and he wants to leave his old life behind, that's not going to really happen. And his past kind of reemerges to punch back at him for all the things that he has done, all the things he has tried to leave behind. It is an amazing, amazing ride. This book is full of heart. It is full of humor. It is full of tragedy. And I can't forget to mention the kaiju, because Wistful, I think it's Doth 3 is the name of the system that Wistful is currently orbiting. And the wildlife on Doth 3 is very deadly. If you don't know what a kaiju is, it is basically a giant monster creature. And the Doctor's Stone Light want to go in and investigate Doth 3, and Rowan is very much against that because, the kaiju, they hit hard. And this is just a fun story. It's full of humor, wit, and a lot of found family, a lot of friendship, a lot of loyalty, and ultimately this is a story about being a better person, even when life is trying to basically bring you down. I really like the structure of this story because the prologue takes place about 70 to 80% into the story. And then we kind of flash back to just Rowan living his life. And then after that, we get a chapter that is called literally After the Prologue. So it lets you know where in the story you are then dealing with. And it's absolutely awesome. A couple things here that I really want to talk about is the characterization here. And that's because Rowan is so powerful, he is literally superhuman. He doesn't really tend to worry a whole lot. And a lot of people assume that Rowan is dumb. And Rowan is actually unlike a lot of his people because this Ildrak Empire has kind of trained the hybrids to just be weapons of mass destruction. You point them at an enemy and you say, go. Don't think about it, just do the thing that we tell you to do. And Rowan, his father, who was an Ildrak, kind of raised him a bit differently. So he goes a little bit against the grain of his species, which constantly surprises people that he is so insightful, he is funny, but he's always kind of got a little bit more knowledge than people think he should. And that's really, really awesome. We get to meet more than one hybrid. We get to meet quite a few of them, in fact. And it's always an interesting sort of situation. One of the things, when it comes to superheroes, I thought this was going to be like a Superman style of character. That is not, in fact, true. Instead, he is... God, what kind of superhero could I liken him to? He's like a scalable superhero. So he's not always going 100%, but he's not always holding back either, if that makes sense. Basically, it depends on how much power he is willing to call forth. It depends on, so he fights a sliding scale of adversaries within. I mentioned Space Bears. One of the first people that we fight is a race that has come through a mysterious wormhole that has been dormant for 10,000 years, and they are literally Urson. They are bears in space that speak, and he goes in toe-to-toe with their war chief. And it's very interesting to kind of see that interaction because we actually get an interesting sort of action combat scene, and I really enjoy that. Overall, guys, I'm going to keep on praising it if I keep on talking. This is definitely one worth checking out. I absolutely love this. This was like either Red Dwarf mixed with like Invincible with like just a hint of Guardians of the Galaxy. There's some musical references in here. It's fantastic. And yeah, I don't really have a whole lot more to tell you about Wistful Ascending other than the second book is out and I've already got the ebook. And I will be picking up the third book, which is supposed to come out sometime later this year. That said, guys, that's really all I've got for you. So let me know if this looks interesting to you. It is a superhero space opera, and I kind of love it. And no, I don't kind of love it. I really, really love it. I gave this 5 stars. It was such a delight and such a surprise. So let me know in the comments down below. Does this sound interesting? Do you like superhero fantasy or I guess this would be superhero sci-fi. Let me know in the comments down below if that is something that sounds appealing, because to me, it was very appealing. And as always, guys, make sure you are liking and subscribing, signing up for that Patreon if you want to support what I do here. And as always, guys, till next time, peace out, stay magical, bye. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons.